Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And my brothers and sisters, I cannot overstate how happy I am to bring you this story. Imagine my surprise and my glee when I saw this as a headline. Analysis: Is gun violence really the leading cause of death for children? With a fact check from Washington Post. Oh man, is this video going to make you guys smile. Everything that I'm about to show you is linked right down there in the description box below. I cannot wait to hear from you guys. Please send this one out. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. We are always looking to increase growth through your support, and thank you so much for that consideration. What I want to do today is I want to start off by diving into the actual article itself. This is the article that we're covering. I'm not making this up. It's linked. Analysis: Is gun violence really the leading cause of death for children? This is run through ground.news/Langley. It is mixed factuality from the Washington Post. It leans to the left, and it's owned by an individual, Jeff Bezos. Individual ownership, that's something. Well, I'm going to show you, this is how many people are covering it, because no one wants to talk about this. 50% left, 50% center, two sources, and the bias distribution, again, is left and center. But now, let me show you what happens when we actually back out and show a lot more sources on stuff that the news actually wants you to know about. Check this out. So let's dive into this. Nearly 75 House Republicans demand Mike Johnson oppose reauthorization of gun control law. 10 articles have been published on this, and we can see from the ground news that 100% of the coverage is coming from the right, making it a total blind spot from left readers. Ground News provides data analytics across the board, so it helps us think critically of what we're seeing, but what also they're seeing. I'm not saying it because we have a partnership. Their team is working to hold the media accountable, and I genuinely think this is a tool that we can use to push our message further. And you guys can get it from ground.news/Langley. It's the Vantage subscription. That's what we are looking for. It's linked right down there. And if you do it now, you get it for less than $1 a month and about 30% off by using the ground.news/Langley. And thank you so much for checking that out. Again, it's in the description. All right, brothers and sisters, we are going to dive into this. And again, you can imagine my happiness. I'm going to relish this one. Is gun violence really the leading cause of death for children? Well, that's weird. I mean, the White House told us so. Look, I've got it right here. Gun violence is the leading cause of death of children. White House news release, January 25th. Gun violence is the leading cause of death for children in America. Leading cause of death, not car accidents, not some form of cancer. Gun violence. VP Harris remarks at the U.S. Conference of Mayors, January 18th. Well, guys, you know as well as I do, I've been pounding my chest and screaming from the mountaintops that this is an abject lie, because I looked at the actual study. Well, the Washington Post fact-checked the White House. I swear, today is like a day, hell is so frozen over, they're ice skating, because they actually fact-checked them. Check this out. The Biden White House in various venues has made that claim, but the source cited in the White House news release, a 2022 study, we looked at it here by the way, by the Center for Gun Violence Solutions at Johns Hopkins University Gun Control Group, reports data with the broader focus. It cites gun deaths of children and teens, meaning it includes deaths of 18 and 19-year-olds who are legally considered adults in most states. Where did we hear that? Guys, the reason that we are in a pursuit of truth, the reason that we focus so tight on the nuance and the studies they release, and we can be in front of them, is because they openly release everything you need to destroy them and their talking points, and then they lie about it on national cameras over and over and over again. This happens every single time because they have to lead and achieve through deception. This is why we fight so hard on the gun rights side with all the details and everything always being linked, because we can have moments like this one right here where the Washington Post fact-checked the White House and gun control advocates everywhere, and they can't use this anymore because they got caught in a lie. Again, something that we've been screaming from the rooftops. Let's continue. When you focus only on children 17 and younger, motor vehicle deaths still rank number one, as they have for 6 decades. 6 decades? That's 60 years. That's weird. Hold on a second. That's 20 years to 2000, 20 more years to 1980, and then 20 more to to the 1960s? That's kind of weird, comparing all the vitriol and all the rhetoric we've heard around how guns are the cause of everything wrong in the world. They've been lying on data that is backed up by 60 years repeatedly. Guys, this is a massive deal. This is before the 1986 gun control. This is before the 1968 gun control. This is before all of it. Anyway, let's continue. I am relishing every moment of this. I don't get to do these all the time, but when I do, they are delicious. And here's some more. By including 18 and 19-year-olds, excluding infants under age 1, and comparing firearm deaths only with vehicle crashes, Johns Hopkins reports that in 2021, there were 4,733 firearm deaths of children and teens compared with 40,048 deaths of motor vehicle crashes. But by counting only children 17 and under, including infants under the age of 1, and comparing all motor vehicle deaths, the CDC data shows that in 2021, there were 2,590 firearm deaths and 2,687 motor vehicle deaths. So they openly abject lied to you. This is why we fight so incredibly hard, even in the face of every single camera pointing at the VP. We're still going to call it out because we can read the same studies. We have the Constitution behind us. We have the ability to reason and think and observe the studies they're citing and call them on their BS. And that's exactly what's happening right here. They will no longer use this as a talking point across the board because the Washington Post, of all places, fact-checked them. This is a big deal. I cited earlier the literal VP and White House press releases. That won't be a talking point anymore. Consider that one dead, I promise. And here is a little bit of comedy for the end. This is how they rank the Pinocchio test. In the interest of accuracy, it would be better for White House officials to refer to all children and teens when citing these reports. When all motor vehicle accidents are counted, then motor vehicle deaths continue to exceed firearm deaths for children, defined as people under age 18, whether or not infants are included. You do not need any more than that. Back out, zoom at what's happening on the macro level with this one instance of rhetoric. They are lying to you, they are deceiving you, and they are utilizing statistics that are bunk statistics in order to convince you to get rid of your rights. In the Bill of Rights, they are trying to tell you that you don't need those based off of lies and manipulation of data. If that doesn't infuriate you and inspire you to vote, to fight, to actually get active, I don't know what will. But we have the truth on our side. We have the Constitution on our side. We have the Bill of Rights on our side. We have all of the judicial on our side. It's only a matter of time, and I am so pleased to be the one to break this, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. I'll see you guys later.